before I bought this house, I suppose I was renting. I was either in halls or I was in student accommodation or in private, rented accommodation after that. And it's just been a really nice change to be able to come home.
I heard about co-ownership probably about 5 years ago through a friend who had bought a house through co-ownership and had a really good positive experience with it.
Yeah, we were renting for about 2.5 years. We were renting an apartment first and then moved on to a house last year, and then we kind of got to the point where we just wanted our own place and we wanted to be able to decorate somewhere and have our own furniture and just make a life for ourselves.
I heard about co-ownership through my uncle, who had bought his first house when he graduated from university through co-ownership, and it's been really successful for him, and he's grown up to buy lots of lovely houses, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to follow in his footsteps.
I had to go through the process twice. At a house that had fallen through previous, and co-ownership were really helpful with that and guiding me through the failed process, and then in reapplying for the house that I successfully then bought.
Our experience with co-ownership throughout the whole process was pretty good. We kind of initially went in kind of not really knowing much about how the whole process worked. So the kind of initial meeting, everything was kind of broken down into how it would all work, step by step.
The main benefits for me to have my own house to come home to at night are really just that it's mine. It's something that I've worked hard for, and the money that I put into it, I know that that's for me and it's not for a landlady or landlord.
We would recommend co-ownership to anyone. Yeah. We have already to some of our friends, and as with us, when it's your only option, when you're not able to get a mortgage through the bank, it's an incredibly viable option, and if you're able to go ahead with it, the kind of benefits and rewards are brilliant.
It was very important for me to live in the area that I've chosen, because I have family that are very close by. All my friends live in this area, so it's good for socialising as well as for work.
Location was really, really important to me when I was deciding where I was going to live. It's not just about, living near a shop, it's about being in a community that you feel comfortable with. And for myself, I have a beautiful little dog, and just to be able to take her for a walk at night when I get home from work and know that we're safe and that she can, run around outside and enjoy the garden and enjoy the driveway and everything, it's just been fantastic for both of us.
My hopes for the future would be hopefully that I'll stay in this house. I bought this house because it's a long-term house. The only way I could have afforded this house was to go through co-ownership. Also, I would hope to be able to buy my part back in co-ownership.
Yeah, well, kind of our hopes for the future would be just that I'm glad we've got a place for Lucas to grow up. He's got a lovely garden here and a nice room, a lovely house that we were able to get through co-ownership and things. So.
And we're now on the property ladder as well, which means we're in the game and kind of we're able to hopefully then progress if that ever happens, if the family extends or whatever. But yeah, so we've been able to get a foot in the ladder, and that's a really brilliant thing.
Mm-hmm.
Communities are made up of individuals, people who want to commit to a place and build a future there. The co-ownership community has spanned generations. Families have grown up in co-ownership homes, with a new generation now coming forward. Soon we will see 25,000 co-ownership homes in Northern Ireland. We are helping people change their lives for the better.